Welcome to this episode of the Sonny and Staxx Show.
Hey,
Hey, thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Got a lot of people here on the holiday weekend. Wow.
Yeah, you're too much. You're too much. Thank you. What's
Done.
going on, Sonny?
Oh, never mind. Nothing much.
How you been?
I'm all right. Getting ready. I was gonna go to the beach today, but you know what? It's gonna be jammed.
Yeah,
100.
it's getting crazy out there.
They're looking at 100 degrees. It's already 90 degrees here
You
at
know,
11 o'clock in the morning.
It's going to be packed up with people, and
Look who's here
insane.
already. Everett.
I know.
What's
Nate,
up, Everett?
thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate
Wow. $80.
it. Yeah, great.
Very
great.
nice. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Before we get kicking, one of we don't mention anybody else's name, but one of the other creators out there said that YouTube takes 60% of when people give you a cash. Is that true?
I'm not sure exactly the percentage. I can look it up, but they take a lot.
Wow, what a scam.
Let me find out.
That is ridiculous. Nikki the Baba, how are you? Pink Panther. Dun, dun, dun,
Pink Panther Part 2 is dropping today.
Pink Panther.
Yeah, they take 30%. Oh, my bad.
That's a little more.
Lot.
That's a little more reasonable, but yeah.
But that's a lot of money they take.
10% on TikTok. That's right, Daniel.
Yeah, there's other places where they have streaming and this and that. There's some where they don't take anything.
Hey, you too, Marta.
Hey, the Godfather Sports. What's good?
Is he from Boston?
Dustin, how are you? Everett, Nikki the Barber, Pink Panther, Daniel, what's good? Marta, Dustin. So how have you been, man? How's your health doing?
Yeah, I think I got another win in the column, in the W column.
That's
or another
great.
W in the win column. Hey, Luigi, however that Springs goes. I'll know 28th, whenever that is. Tuesday, I think.
Yeah. You're going to go back for your checkup?
Yeah, for the testosterone and the prostate. That's the only thing they say. I'm probably going to need another injection. So, and all those side effects come back when I turn into a woman in her 60s going through hot flashes and everything.
Did you hear that they used a pig? What was it, a kidney or some shit on somebody?
What, would it for a transplant?
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, it's done all the time. How about this? I heard yesterday. I think it's, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, but I think it's like towards Australia somewhere. They were going to attempt the first head transplant. What the fuck?
They just did. I spoke to someone recently. He has a face transplant.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Whole face and both hands from a dead guy.
Really?
His whole face, bro. The whole thing. And both hands. And they work. That's crazy.
No kidding. See what Daniel said? Second time.
They try to blow up Joey's place. Yeah, we're going to get into it.
You know, whenever something like that happens and there's too many question marks floating in the air, there's a lot more to it than we know.
There is a lot more to it. But I think some people out there are idiots, to tell you. Let me just say it bluntly. Idiots. Someone said, oh, Joey's lucky to get the publicity. He doesn't need the publicity. He already had contracts with major stadiums.
Right.
What would he need this type of publicity for? So for the person that said that comment, you are an idiot. I mean, I've been knowing you're an idiot, but now you just prove
Hey, step on that brake, man.
Yeah, it's all right. Step on his neck.
Oh.
But anyway, we got some videos to go over. We're going to go over one of the newscasts about this situation because I had another idiot talk about, you didn't do your research, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, I got one of them too. Tell your boy Staxx to check out the facts. I thought it was Chakali trying to do more rapping. You tell your boy Staxx to check out the facts. It was just a rock through the window. You know, and I should have wrote down, it was in the chat, and it wasn't a content creator. But I wish I would have wrote down the guy's name so we could go back to him and go, really, what's wrong with your brain, man?
Yeah, some of these people are just idiots, to be blatant, plain and simple. They're just idiots. And I don't pay attention to any of them, man. I got my own stuff going on, and I got great things going on. They ain't nowhere near the things that I'm doing. So
I pay attention to all of them.
I don't. You pay attention to all of them. I see there's a new trash can on the block. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm sure you guys figure out who it is. He's got that real strong douchebaggy accent. But anyway.
How did you find Ramondi? You were the first one to put him on the show. He's fun to watch.
A Rainbow. That's how I found him. I was not the first one to put him on. Do your research. It was not. He was on major shows before he was on mine.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, he was on the mainstream news a lot too.
Yeah, he was on a whole bunch of shows way before he was on mine. I'm not the one to bring him to the forefront. And I'll have him back on again because you guys love him so much. So we're going to have Ramondi back on. Shout out to Ramondi. He has great stories. I like listening to his stories. And I don't care what people think, you know?
Yeah,
that's the difference between me and them. That's the difference between me and these guys out there. I don't care what you think. I really don't care. You guys say you don't care, but they care.
They care a lot.
I could care less. So let's get into this story.
Okay.
They ain't taking none of my energy. It's not happening. But anyway, back to the story. Fire at the convicted mob boss, alleged, Joey Merlino's cheesesteak shop investigated as arson. Philadelphia. A fire at a cheesesteak shop co-owned by convicted Philadelphia mob boss Joey Merlino is under investigation as a possible arson, police confirmed Friday. 2 incendiary devices were found at the scene, and federal authorities are now getting involved in the investigation. Mm-hmm. Like you were saying, the feds don't get involved with shit like this normally, right?
No, especially if it's just a vandalism kind of thing. They said the 2 incendiary devices that they found were not very sophisticated. So then why are the feds getting involved then? What the fuck? It's a steak place.
It says fire marshal responded to the scene declaring an arson. Philadelphia police officer Tanya Little said, the fire broke out Thursday morning at Skinny Joey's Cheesesteak on Broad Street near Packer Avenue. The business was formerly owned as Ace of Steaks. The business was left damaged and the windows facing boarded. Facing Broad Street were all boarded up on Thursday.
I didn't know
Merlino, now podcaster on the Skinny with Joey Merlino, announced on social media in March that he was breaking ground at the former Ace of Steaks location. He said, we're going to fix it up. We're going to gut it and fix it. We're going to have the cleanest, best cheesesteak in the city, Merlino said. If you're going to any sporting events, the Flyers, the Sixers, Phillies, concerts, the Eagles come by here, stop and see me. I'm going to be behind the grill.
Yep.
Making steaks. Now, if he has contracts with the Flyers, the Sixers, the Phillies, concerts and all this shit, do you think he needs this publicity to sell steaks?
No. Plus, he's got his Patreon. He's one of the most watched people on YouTube, right? When he was on YouTube, they couldn't wait for his next thing. Quick shout out there. Raekwon's here. Pilates here.
Yeah, good publicity stunt for
Yeah, no.
fucking idiots, man.
Danny.
Idiots.
Yeah, no, he does. He definitely does not need the publicity, and especially not this kind, because look what it did already in the first hour that it was out after we did it, and then another guy did it. Then they all got their theories already in cement. Boom.
But guess what? We did it first.
Yeah.
You'll always be second to us.
And did
always.
It right.
And we do it right.
And did it right.
We always do it right. Now let's get into the first video.
Hold on. Let's listen to that music.
Yeah.
Let's get in a mellow mood.
Let's see what they got to say.
High-profile arson investigation. Overnight, a building owned by a former reputed mobster in South Philadelphia went up in flames.
Joey Merlino co-owns the building, which he planned to reopen as a cheesesteak shop. Because of the evidence found at the scene, investigators believe this was set intentionally. Action News reporter Annie McCormick joins us now live on South Broad Street with what we know. Annie.
And Sarah, South detectives and other agencies are investigating. There wasn't much damage that was left behind inside
all boarded
of this
up.
business. However, because of who the co-owner of the business is, there are extra eyes on this investigation.
Just after 2 this morning, a passerby called 911, reporting a small fire inside this building in the 3000 block of South Broad Street.
What do you think? Do you think that's just someone just throwing a bottle through the window, or do you think they were really trying to do damage? What's your opinion?
I think they were trying to do damage. I mean, just to break the window. Maybe, mischievous kids or whatever. But the fact that they found 2 devices in there, it could be anybody too. If you remember, the first time we announced this, I said it could be competition.
It could be Flappy Lips. He's been making a lot of threats. He said he was going to be in Philadelphia this week, right?
From maybe he threw something out of the Uber.
You never know. Yeah, the Uber when he's driving by with his buddy in the back.
Look at Sean Smith.
Sammy opened a restaurant. Sammy did have a restaurant.
Yeah, a couple of them. Oh no, he didn't.
No.
His wife did.
But he had it down in Arizona.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, Daniel. That's what me and Staxx are thinking.
What?
That somebody wanted to get the feds down there and, rock his world a little bit.
Well, I'm sure they were watching.
Look at that glass.
I mean, they're watching him already. It's not like a secret, That's a big.
That's what I meant. You don't need this kind of publicity.
Not at all.
This is not good.
For anyone to think that this is good publicity for his cheesesteak, to sell cheesesteak, you are out of your mind.
Exactly, man. People might be afraid to go there now. They'd be sitting there eating, and then something comes flying through the window. It's not. It's a dumb thing, but I think it's also a well thought out thing.
It's a pretty serious thing, though. When you got the feds investigating this, whoever it was, they're gonna get caught. They got him on video. There was a report that they do have him on video, whoever it was.
Yes.
So we'll see if they left a trail of Vaseline behind.
And you know what the key is? They said they have them on video.
Oh shit!
Reporters sometimes don't think about what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they leave a little bit of detail.
Just say their active investigation is going. They have videotape, and you leave it at that. But when you say they have them, okay, so that is more than one.
recovered multiple Molotov cocktails inside.
Oh, she just told us what the
What?
incendiary devices were.
Oh man, that's bright. Look at my face, man. That's news to me.
Right? So there were Molotov cocktails. But
Made,
I mean,
made,
listen.
made with EG vodka.
Yeah, easy piss. Be my guest. If you want to go buy that piss, go ahead. But my personal opinion is it's a shitty brand. It's ran by shitty people. I don't drink, but it probably tastes like rat piss. That's just my personal opinion. I don't have anything against it. Go buy it if you want.
Oh, you're entitled. You are definitely entitled to your opinion.
No, and I definitely have one. And I'll let you guys know every episode what my opinion is about that shitty brand. So they just told us some information in that little news clip it. And it's not done. Let's go back.
So that leaves mischievous kids out.
Yeah.
I got my investigator hat on right now.
Firefighters extinguished the fire, and sources say investigators recovered multiple Molotov cocktails inside.
Wow.
And listen, there's nothing in there to burn.
Not yet.
No, you see it's a cement floor. There's nothing in there. So
he just put the floor in.
Did he?
Yeah.
Look, there's nothing.
And then you had showed me a picture the other day of the scorched doorway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little scorching on the door.
Correct.
It doesn't even look that serious.
Extinguished the fire, and sources say investigators recovered multiple Molotov cocktails inside.
Will it be the cleanest, best cheesesteak place in the city?
Former reputed Philadelphia mob boss Joey Merlino recently bought the former steak shop with a partner with plans to reopen under a new name.
Certainly this raises questions, and I think it's going to raise the interest of law enforcement in the Philly area, including the FBI.
He's a agent right there, retired FBI agent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Danny, what's good, man? How are you? Dustin says, Staxx, tell us how you really feel about EG vodka. Daniel, but Joey is a co-partner, so it could be towards his partner. Hey, you never know. It could be rival cheesesteak people. It could be one of these loser rats that are talking shit online. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, my initial gut, if you remember, was that it's competition. So I'm going to stick with that.
You think?
Now, did they get anybody else involved with them? Could be, sure.
I don't know.
Danny, nice. EC2.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
No. Hit the like button. But like we were saying, everybody's jumped to so many conclusions because, you don't expect something like this to come around.
Bad.
It's all right.
No, and this is not publicity you want. This is not. He's got major people that are buying the cheesesteak from him. Why would he want badass publicity like this? So I can't believe someone would even say something like that.
And and I wasn't making a joke. I mean, if something like this happens again, that's going to keep people away, not bring them in.
No.
That place is no joke intended now. They're going to say that place is too hot. I'm not going there.
100%.
Let's go to Gino's.
Jake Claver is a former FBI agent who was attached to the Philadelphia field office. In the 90s, the FBI claimed Merlino unseated then reputed boss John Stanfa and described that time period in Philadelphia as a war.
It was a pretty busy time.
Mile High Magic, what's up, bro?
We're working.
Hey, Mile High.
After serving several stints in prison for convictions including racketeering, extortion, and bookmaking, Merlino is now a free man and a business owner, and in this case could be the victim of a crime. Recently, Merlino, who splits his time between Florida and Philadelphia,
hey, Lindsay,
has
how
had
are you?
success with the podcast The Skinny with Joey Merlino.
Marta.
And like we said, South detectives are investigating. At this point, they haven't released any information about suspects at this time. We also did reach out to Merlino and also to his attorney. They have not released any comment at this time. For now, reporting live in South Philadelphia, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News.
Yeah, I saw that one, and then there was one CBS did same thing, same in-depth coverage, but not
there's a whole
nothing
bunch of
mentioned
them.
about it.
Oh,
But none of them mentioned Molotov cocktail.
well, they did.
But they did, yeah.
Told us exactly what went through the window. Yeah. So
wow.
Hey, Joseph Frank, how are you? How have you been, man? Big
Leo?
things coming, Joseph. Big things coming.
What is that thing? What do we say now? Big things popping, small things stopping.
Yeah, that's an old saying, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna ask Sakali if he can write a rap song.
Yeah, you should. All right.
Right. Shout out to the Skinny Podcast.
Yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to the Skinny Podcast, Joey Merlino. I'll put a link for you guys. Subscribe to his Patreon. Tell him Staxx sent you.
What, am I not here?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not here.
I can see that.
Make sure you subscribe.
What's the name of this show?
Shooting the shit with Bill Staxx.
Yeah.
And make sure you subscribe to Sonny's Patreon. I'll put a link to.
75 and still alive, he says. Nice.
Well, Sonny here's 80, 89, you said, right? The other day.
Yeah, 87. And that was fun, but you know what pissed me off? There were fucking people out there that actually believed that.
I know. I believed you. I didn't know. You fucking. I thought you were being honest, man.
You look good for 87.
All right, so now we're gonna take a little journey.
Okay.
To David Ratweiser's Instagram.
Oh, Ratweiser.
All right. So
that's right, Marshall.
It says breaking news. New details on the overnight firebombing of Joey Merlino's cheesesteak. Multiple sources tell Mob Talk Sit Down that a second time, this is the arsonist, he has targeted Merlino's yet to open shop on Broad Street. So this is the second time this has happened. It says 2 potentially incendiary devices found on the property in mid-May, not reported to police. So they're saying this happened before, but it was not reported.
In the same place?
That's what they're saying.
Wow.
It said multiple motives are now being looked at, including flappy lips. It doesn't say that, but you guys can get the drift. All motives are on the table. Forensic analysts underway. Evidence recovered from the scene and cameras of potential leads are being looked at. So now let's take a look at some of these comments. Hard to believe. Nobody's seeing anything. The gas station is rocking all hours of the night. We used to make 2 Dutch runs. Someone is afraid he will have a successful business and don't want him to open. I believe that.
Me too.
He is one of the only solid ones that didn't snitch. So what's the problem? He is solid as a rock. Someone want to be Peter Tuccio so badly. Isn't that one of the guys who got arrested for people been arrested for firebombing ship, right? A car or something.
Flamer.
Yeah. Flamer.
That makes me sad.
Very sad, but it'll be dealt with in time. Haters gonna hate. Someone says they're scared. Let the man do his thing. Haters. Now that's free publicity.
Yeah, he
hyper marketing at its best.
He came out ahead.
Listen, I don't think he gives a shit about any of this. They take anything that's going on and they blow it way out of proportion. And it's
Look, when you're sitting in your own place doing a podcast is one thing. But when you got all reporters and everybody else and cameras and feds and police and ATF and this and all around your joint, you don't want that. You don't
it's
want
not
that.
something you want. No.
No.
Listen, if it was you or me and we were opening a cheesesteak, this would be great publicity for us.
Right.
But it's not you or me. This guy's already successful. He already has these huge contracts. He knows everybody that's worth knowing. A lot of people don't like him because he goes after the rats, which he should. And it's going to be what it's going to be. I mean, I get a lot of hate, but I can imagine how much hate he gets.
Right?
Like I said, I'm like a pinch of sand in the ocean of this. Genre.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Hey, it is what it is. Fire Marshal Bill. Oh man, I should have got a clip of that and played it. Fire Marshal Bill. I remember that.
That was Jim Carrey, right?
Hilarious.
Right? Wasn't that Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to love that show.
That was so funny. In Living Color, right?
In Living Color, yeah. They were so talented. All the way-ins, but everybody else on it too.
Yeah, let me get a video of that. We could play it for you. This is too funny.
That's right, EC2. Let's reach out for Jim Carrey. Ask him to come to the opening and meet us there.
Listen, like I said, when this place opens, me and Sonny will be there.
And we're bringing fire extinguishers.
Incendiary devices or not. We don't give a shit. We are going to show up. We're going to pull up and show support.
That's right.
And whoever's out there that wants to come meet us down there.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people going to meet us there.
All right,
oh boy.
Everybody settle down, because with us today is Fire Marshal Bill, and he's going to be teaching us about fire safety in the classroom. Okay, Fire Marshal Bill.
I know what you're thinking. We're all perfectly safe in this classroom, right?
Right.
Wrong. Just about everything in here is a potential hazard. Let me show you something. Let's just say you're changing the water in this here fish tank, and you accidentally fill it with gasoline, like so. Later that night, the janitor comes in. There's a power outage. He lights himself a match, and he's got the fish sticks. Now, here's another all too common danger in the classroom. The movie projector. Sure, looks like fun, but it can be very, very deadly. Now, let's just say you're the audio-visual helper for the day. You go to plug this baby in, and you just happen to be soaking your bunions in a bucket of water.
Looking through the wall.
Now, let's talk about CPR. Drop and roll! Your hands on fire! So it is. Well then, drop and roll is a good idea. But suppose you got a handful of thumbtacks and you accidentally roll over them like so. But you look like Hellraiser. Hey, you kids did a nifty job on this mural. Shall we study its basic elements? You've got paper and you've got paint. A deadly combination! Let me show you. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that the Earth is being occupied by strange crab-like creatures from another planet. One of them needs a light. You whip out your Zippo, you flick your wick. Somebody says, "Look, it's Yoko Ono on a moped," and boom! You're off to the races. could do that, that's for sure. Anybody else?
You can ask the crab-like people for assistance?
Get real, big kid. How about you, Missy?
Get a fire extinguisher.
Excellent, Miss Tompkins. But let's give the kids a chance.
No, the classroom is on fire. Kids, come on.
So it is. Everybody remain calm. I am a fire marshal. By the way, what's on the other side of this wall?
The chemistry lab!
Holy shit.
It's okay, children. All the kids have been accounted for.
Our school is gone!
When will they ever learn?
Hey, it's Sammy.
Yeah, it's just like Sammy.
Marshmallows!
We need sticks!
Sticks! Not when you're with Fire Marshal Bill, you don't. Let me show you something.
How weird is that they said, let's eat steaks?
No, he said sticks. He needs sticks with the marshmallow.
Oh, I thought it said steaks.
He needs sticks and he uses his finger. Bro,
He looked just like Sammy. I mean, holy
He
shit.
did, like to a T. Sammy
Okay,
looks
chat.
wild,
That's our new code word for Sammy. Fire
What,
Marshal Bill.
Schmiegel. I guess when he was in prison, a lot of the people in there used to call him Schmiegel. And Schmiegel from Lord of the Rings, that fucking creature.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, watch, I'll show you a picture of it. And
to his face.
He hated it. Hated it. Yeah, people first they were talking behind his back.
So like he come walking into a room and they'd say, "Hey, Smeagol."
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
And he hated it. People would be like, they would say it all the time.
I'm trying to put my head up and get Joey's hair on top of my head. That would be nice.
Like when he would be out in the rec room and they were like a Lord of the Rings thing would pop up and they'd be like, "Look, Sammy's on TV."
Oh Jesus.
And he'd get really angry. Looks just like him, don't it?
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
Trim the hair a little bit. Perfect representation of Schmiegel.
You want to call me up for $500?
Yeah, you want to talk for 15 minutes?
Only
for 20? I lowered the price.
Only $20. You can't beat that deal.
My eye says, "My precious." Buckshot. Funny shit, man. That's his new nickname. Pink Panther. Part 2 is dropping today of Pink Panther. And then after that, we're going to go back to Bath Avenue Crew. We're going to finish that one up.
Who's that with?
Pink Panther.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how to say the name, man. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Stemamerovic.
Oh, yeah.
Punch Stemamerovic. I think that's how you say it.
How many more Pee-wees are left?
Oh, the lot. There's like 8 or 9 left.
You had them for 3 hours, right?
3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very in-depth interview. And if you guys want to see the whole thing, just join the membership. Go check out Patreon. Part 1 of a long version of that is on Patreon. So you don't have to wait for the parts to drop. You can go watch it right now.
All right.
Yeah. Sonny has a subscription, right?
Yep.
I appreciate that. But I just dropped Sonny's link for his Patreon. Make sure you guys go check that out.
Thank you, brother.
Or what's your plans, man, for today?
I was like,
no beach.
No beach. Maybe I'll go down to the pool.
Right, too many people.
Well, yeah, it's going to be 100 degrees.
Well, 100 down there. It's been. Is that like over? Is that pretty high compared to what it usually is?
Well, for this time of year, definitely, yeah. Usually the high years are like the low to mid 80s. That's it.
And how's the water? Is the water cold or
no? The ocean water right now is 83 degrees.
It's like warm bath water.
All right, that's terrible. That's why I like to go to the pool.
Yeah, it's really not good. People are saying that the animals in the ocean are acting weird.
Yeah, we have sharks swimming. I'm right here on the canal, which leads out to the intercoastal, and we see sharks going by. Like,
and people swimming there.
What? Well, we're not supposed to, but yeah.
What kind of sharks are they? Bull sharks?
It looked like bull sharks, yeah.
Those are the kind that will bite you too.
Yeah.
They're vicious, man. They're like dogs, I heard.
They are. Yeah, they're like the Dobermans of the water. Sharks stay hungry, that's right. Hey, Paul.
Have you ever been to Cape Cod? They got great whites out there, bro.
Yes,
and people are out in the water. You can see the great whites chasing seals and shit. No, thank you.
No, because people get the idea, it's not going to come in here. It's only shallow water. If they're hungry, or like you said, if they're chasing a seal and the seal makes it like a left, they'll keep coming if they see anything in there,
Yeah.
If they look at me, they'll go, man, I can eat for a week on this guy.
Yeah. Or they'll taste you and be like, "You taste like shit." Spit them out.
I hate Italian food.
Oh, did you see that picture I posted? What's this? This is pretty funny. Has to do with being Italian.
Wow. They've seen sharks by the sandbars. Oh, you're I've been to Sunny Isles Beach. Okay, Pink.
I love when people say you're not Italian. They try to tell you you're not what you are. It's hilarious.
Didn't one or two content creators yell that out too?
I don't know.
You're not even Italian.
Yeah. You better think again.
Look at Mile High. All right, Mile High.
You're not Italian. Get the fuck out of here. They're not Italian, and they're mad about it. They wish they were. They're A-lights of the world.
Yeah, Pink. I was thinking of moving to Sunny Isles, but it's too far away from my son. That's cool.
Watch this one. U.S., the U.K., Italy.
Oh, yeah.
Old ladies.
That's in every neighborhood. Don't mess with these people.
Well, grandma loves you. She knows you'll never bring back her Tupperware.
Oh, yeah. You put them in a zip bag.
Oh, man. There's a whole bunch. But yeah, filming is going to start up again after this holiday. I'm excited.
And you got all your equipment banging in now.
Yeah, things are
boom mic, lighting,
all of
it.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm excited for the future, and you guys will see. I got a huge documentary that I'm going to be working on starting June, July, around August. A huge name in the organized crime underworld. Like, you guys will be like, what? When you see who this is. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. I'll tell you after this is over, Sonny. But I've been working on this for probably 3 years. For the last 3 years. Yeah. And it's coming together.
Look at Paul. Now, you got a lot of things going. He goes, haven't gotten sharks here, but the river beside me is full of stolen cars, and the fish carry guns and knives.
Yeah. What did I see? I seen something with a knife in its mouth. Was it a dog chasing people with it?
I saw that.
Had a knife in its mouth, right?
Yeah,
and it was running at people like.
Yeah.
I think I seen a fish with a knife in its mouth too.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like swimming shit, like jigging shit with the knife.
There you go. Joe's stone crabs.
There's a lot of seafood down there where you're at, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
What city do you live in?
Me, I'm in Jupiter, right on the border of Jupiter and North Palm Beach.
Damn, must be nice.
It was nice when I got here 3 years ago. Now everything, the prices, it's ridiculous. You have to hit a 7-Eleven on the way to the restaurant so you can pay for it.
Yeah, the prices are really out of control. Baywatcher. Things are great. Stone crabs. Is there a lot of seagulls around where you live?
No, but the fucking pelicans. Let me tell you a quick story. I got down here in March of 2021. And I guess I was down here about a week, and I found this little secluded beach. Beautiful. It's like a best kept secret. So I get all done. I bring my chair down. I got this. I bring a cooler. I got what are those round things called that have the liquor in them? Something bombs, whatever.
Oh, well, yeah, the bombs. Something.
You know what I mean?
Like a round ball. It's a buzz ball or something.
Buzz ball,
right?
Yeah, that's it. So I'm all set and everything. I put my Hawaiian Tropic on and everything else. Boom, boom, boom. I get in my chair and I lay back. I light up a cigarette. And these fucking pelicans fly over me, shit all over me. It looked like 3 jars of mayonnaise broke open and all over my body. And
Did you ever see that video where these kids put X-Lax in something and they feed it to the pigeons and start shitting all over the people at the beach? Hilarious.
Well, you know what some bastards do? They cut up Alka-Seltzer into quarters and they throw it up to the seagull and they blow up,
right?
Feathers go flying and that's one of the guys that shit on me, you bastard.
How many of them were there? A lot of them?
There was 8. And I only remember that because I took a picture of it before it happened. I'm like, they were flying in formation like the Blue Angels, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you know, I'm from the city. I'm from the Bronx. Next thing you know, I'm covered in Hellman's fucking mayonnaise.
I had a wild adventure yesterday. I was flying the drone, right?
Yeah.
Got tangled in a bush, man, across a river. I fucking jumped in the river.
Did you know the girl?
No. But I jumped in the river to go get the drone, and I was like, I'm not leaving it. Like, this fucking shit's up to my fucking chest. I had to do it. I wasn't gonna leave it, but I ended up finding it. Thank God. It could have been a pretty pricey mistake.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everybody said that. Oh, it's good luck. See, it's good luck. It's good luck for the pelicans.
Good luck for a pelican to shit on you. I don't think so. Especially if you're at the beach. There's like hundreds of them. I don't think it's good luck.
Yeah, Arian, that was my father who busted the French Connection.
I should do a documentary about you, Sonny. Shit. If you don't want to get eaten out by sharks, stay out of the water. I'm amazed that people even go in the water up there in Cape Cod. It's like signs everywhere. Sharks, sharks, sharks. And people are in there splashing around.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. The seals getting chased by. You can see the seals getting chased by them.
When I go to this little beach there, it's in the intercoastal, so the only waves you get is when the boats go by, which is all day long anyway. And I haven't gone in a while, so I'm in the water one day, you know, just hanging out. You get the double tan from the sun and then off the water, and then something hits my leg. You know, and I'm in like 4 feet of water. I'm like, it must be my imagination. Next thing you know, something hits my leg again. And I'm trying my best to get my fucking body here running to get out of the water. And I must have looked like Abbott and Costello. I kept falling, hitting the water, and holy shit.
No thanks, man. I'm not into any of that shit. Here, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you what it looks like on Cape Cod. You're gonna be like, wow, when you see this picture. Check this out. Tell me if you've seen this sign, if you would go in the water. This is the sign you see when you come walking up.
No.
Yeah, this is the sign you see. And then this is the above shot.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no thanks. You want to just go sit playing around sharks? Nah. But I heard people say, oh, when it bites you, it'll figure out that you're not food. But you are food. Like,
and you're bitten.
Yeah, and you're bitten like in half.
Holy shit.
They say it'll just let go of you. Yeah, right.
Well, how about being a surfer, like Buckshot is saying? And you get lucky, it doesn't hit you, and then you look at the bite it took out of your surfboard, and they go back, and they go back to surfing again, seeing that could have been their leg or their arm or their head. Oh no,
I'm not dangling my legs off no surfboard. You're just hanging off it. No thanks, man. A lot of people have lost their arms, their legs down in Hawaii, right?
What, in Hawaii?
That girl, remember the girl that got her arm bit off?
Australia, a lot. It happens a lot.
She's a professional surfer.
Yeah, I remember when that happened to her.
Yeah.
But we should interview her. Renee says it's the feds.
It possibly could be a setup from them. Who knows?
It could be anybody. It could be somebody that was just visiting the area for the day.
Could be a little kid that's just I highly doubt that.
Knows how to make a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah. You want to see a crazy? Look at this picture, man. I don't understand these people. A lot of great interviews are coming up. Look, she got her arm bitten off already. She's back in the water with him. Like, why would you do that?
Are you? Is that for real?
Yeah, that's for real.
She went back in.
Yep. I mean, she's got another arm for him, you know?
Holy shit. I'm going to prove to that shark that I'm not afraid of it. Shark don't know the difference.
Any killer whales? I don't know.
No, not here.
They'd be up in the colder water up here, up this way, right?
I saw a few of them walking through the mall.
So the Long Island blocks a lot of the sea creatures and shit that would be right on the coast of Connecticut.
Yeah, it's very rare. But the difference is when this water gets this warm, the sharks will follow it all the way up. And that's when you start seeing them up in New York.
Because they're following the food. Right?
Yeah. And they don't
go
like
where
the
the food's at. Yeah, they go where the food is.
The official hurricane season and the rainy season here starts next week. And they have already come out and said the original prediction was going to be anywhere from 6 to 10 possible hurricanes, but areas are going to develop. Now they got it up to 17 to 21. It's going to be one of the worst hurricane seasons ever.
So what are you going to do? How close to the water are you?
It's right below me, but I'm on a third level. If it comes up that high, I deserve to die. So,
yeah. Are you going to stay there if the hurricanes come? Or are you going to take off?
Last year, I had a tornado go by 2.5 blocks away. I saw it from the balcony. And I filmed the whole thing.
Suck you right out of your apartment, man.
What? Oh, my God. I was like, holy shit. Then after it passed, I went and drove around. Houses were upside down, and there was this one place right off PGA Boulevard and US 1 that sells all over the world, sells statues that they make, concrete statues, 20 foot, 10 foot, 5 foot, this and that, all demolished. The whole place was demolished, never opened again.
Wow.
you guys see the Russian man who was attacked in Egypt by a tiger shark? Said no.
Yeah, and the people are playing the music. The music's playing while he's screaming.
Really?
I can't play that on YouTube. I don't know how they got it on YouTube and it's not taken down, but they're very strict on certain things you say and certain things you post. It's like PG shit. So if you want to see some not PG shit, go to Patreon. All exclusive content, not censored. There's some pretty wild videos. And I'm going to upload some more today. So,
of course you are.
Of course I am.
Thank you, Miley. Look at Paul. He says, Ariane, I heard Phoebe was a suspect.
Hey,
you know what?
Know.
That makes me sad.
Everyone's a suspect at this point, I think.
Except me, because I'm down here.
But there are some people that are,
more suspect.
Have reason to do that type of shit to him.
Mm-hmm. Right. Can't let go.
Yeah. I mean, you were never friends with him. In your mind you were, but you're a fucking crazy lunatic. So,
and one of them is a flamer.
Lewis, what's up?
Lewis.
Best chat in the business.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Oh, yeah.
If you guys haven't seen Sonny's new drawings, make sure you check them out. They're pretty
on
good.
Facebook.
They're pretty good. He drew Gotti, right? Bring me
Gotti.
the bull now.
I drew Joey. Yep. I thought Joey came out really good.
Hey, Johnny, what's up?
Johnny Mac. Here's another good guy, Johnny Mac, getting, trounced.
Handling business with the York dork.
Fucking people out there don't know who they are. I mean, must think.
They think who the fuck they are.
Yeah,
it's fucking hilarious.
They probably walk down the street in their neighborhoods going like this. Anybody they say, yeah, how you doing? Hi, how's it going? Want an autograph for $40 autograph? No. Okay.
Legends in their own mind until they get slapped into reality. How do I see the drawings? Go to Facebook. Check out Sonny Grosso.
Of course.
Grosso. How do you say your last name? Grosso?
Grosso. Actually, if I was over in Italy, it would be pronounced Grosso. When I moved out to the island from the Bronx,
I'm
walking home one day, and this little fucking snot nose that was in one of my classes is driving by, and the teacher kept calling me Grasso because they did it to my father his whole career when he was on the job.
To piss you off, right?
Yeah. So I said, yeah, I'd rather have grass in my ass. He called me grass ass. I said, then shit in my mouth. And he stops. And he comes up to me like he's going to do me now, He goes, what did you say? So I repeat it again. He throws a punch. We start grappling. I pop him in the eye 1 or 2 times. He hits me back. Then I give him a shot and he takes off running. And he goes to get on his bike to drive away. I'm chasing after him. And his sister takes her bike and rolls it in front of me as I'm running after the guy. And I trip over the bike and slam into a tree. And they drove off laughing.
And you remember that like it's
yesterday. Justin, I remember like it was yesterday. Yeah.
He's coming for you. Sonny's coming for you. He ain't forget.
And then when I started playing
58 years ago.
Stop with the age. So then I'm playing Little League as my first game, my first at bat. We didn't play Little League in the Bronx. We played stickball maybe. And the guy's pitching, hits me in the helmet, cracks the helmet off my head. I go down. Big lump on my. I ended up going almost 70% deaf in my left ear because of that. And who's the pitcher? The same little fuck. I told that to my father when we went over there together. And him and the old man almost got into it. And his father goes, look, either he's going to do it on the way home from school or we just let him go now in the backyard. And the father wouldn't do it.
Because he didn't want to see his son get his ass kicked.
Yeah. Or him to get his ass kicked.
Listen, one time there was this big kid. I was probably, I don't know, 8, and he's running his mouth. So I hit him and busted his nose, blood everywhere. His father comes running out. He's like, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size? This kid's way bigger than me, man." I don't get it. I don't understand. He was like 3. He was like probably 3 years older than me.
You should have said, "All right, you'll do," and punch him in his nuts.
Popped him right in the nose, man. Blood everywhere. Have a great holiday weekend, everyone.
If anybody's a fan of the Brady Bunch, you'll know who Buddy Hinton is. The one I kept making fun of, little Cindy.
Oh, yeah, when she got hit in the nose and her nose was all jacked up.
And then Peter pops him.
Yeah, he's sticking up for his sister, right?
Yeah. Baby talk, baby talk. It's a wonder you can walk. You cut it out, Buddy Hinton. Boom.
Yeah, man. I hope you have a great holiday.
You too. Hey, Lindsay, thank you. Have a safe and enjoyable holiday, the entire chat. Mr. Staxx, you too.
Thank you. I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. You know what? Ease off
done.
on the work a little bit because you're not going to have another weekend like this for a while. So
probably not.
You know, even like 4th of July, I mean, you're going to be working straight through.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Probably.
You already did your rehearsals and your dry runs. Once you start laying it down and doing your editing, there's nothing else you're going to want to do. Yep.
I need more people on the team. Because I can't do everything by myself, you know?
Right.
It's a lot of work. But I'm up for the challenge. And if anyone wants to be involved, just hit up my email and we'll make it happen. I already got a bunch of inquiries of people that want to be involved in the project. And I'm going to find a spot for all of them.
Yeah. Everybody wants to act. Nobody wants to work.
That's exactly right. When you say, "Oh yeah, you got to be here at 7 in the morning or whatever," they're like, "Yeah, no." Well, hey, if you're not willing to put the work in, then I don't know what to tell you. But this train waits for no man.
That's right. Most productions, even all the way up to the multi-million-dollar budgets, whatever, the casting call time is 6:30.
Yeah, if you don't put in the work, I don't know what to tell you, you know? And that's what it is. But anyway, man.
After everything's all done with Joey, right? And everything settles down, see if you could write in some kind of a comedy skit about that. The Uber going by, and you look and you see a cheesesteak place on a roaring fire or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably stay away from that one. I don't need any bad publicity in my.
Have you guys hanging out the window, Joey?
Yeah. But anyway, man, have a great weekend. Appreciate you.
Be safe, everybody. We love you.
If you guys like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get our videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this content, too bad. Go fuck yourself.
And wait a minute. Daniel says Cash App says that I'm blocked. Really?
Blocked? You're definitely not blocked. I want to block you on Cash App. I don't want to block anyone. I don't understand that.
Phoebe Soprano. If you're Catholic, pray to Regina because at noon, it's the last time we prayed today. Okay.
Huh? Let me check this real quick.
That's noon.
A problem. That's a major problem.
It's noon right now.
How do you check if people are blocked on Cash App? And how the hell did that even happen? That's not possible.
Unless it's not accepting it, if it's a credit card.
Yeah, maybe it's just not accepting it or something. But I definitely don't block nobody.
That's right. Then we resume the Angelus. Very good, EC2.
Yeah, and I appreciate all the donations. I really do. You guys are great.
But you're not demanding it, right?
No, not at all. I don't demand shit.
You're just appreciating it.
If you guys want to help, then help. If not, I'm cool with that too. I'm going to bring you content regardless. I'm not like these people.
It must be my camera, huh? I keep turning invisible. I don't get it. Mile High, yes. Love and respect right back to you. All of you. Seriously, the best chat in the business. And funny as shit, too.
I don't see any, no, there's no one blocked.
Am I still blocked? Because I was going to send, I want to send you.
Block your ass now.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time we block you.
All right.
Nah, I can't block Sonny. Sonny's a great guy. Nah, there's no one blocked, man. I don't know. Maybe it's your card or something. But I appreciate you even trying.
Exactly.
Thank you. You guys are all great. Have a great holiday weekend. We'll see you guys later.
And remember,
don't be a bitch.
Safe. Be safe.
Later.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.